Hello. My team and I, Team Gator, will be presenting to you debriefing and adjourning. This is our agenda, going over some of the things we'll be discussing today, such as our mission, team dynamics and perspective, communication, and future implementation. Here in Team Gator, our team mission is working together to achieve the best outcome by utilizing each member's strength while spreading positivity within the group. Our roles are our leader, which is myself, Ebony. William Grape is our team shaper, Ricardo is our team worker, and Irma is our team mediator. In our team dynamics, a few things worked for us and some things didn't. What worked for us was meeting outside the classroom on weekends when needed. So my team and I took time out of our personal lives to meet up on Saturdays and Sundays, if needed, to finish our work. Also, what worked, our best method of communication for us was communicating through GroupMe. GroupMe worked for us because it was instant and we didn't have to worry about using emails, which we probably wouldn't check as frequent as we would as our GroupMe. As well as what didn't work for us was video chat meetings such as Zoom, due to not everyone having the proper technology to utilize Zoom. Also, we also used the file exchange on Blackboard, which allowed us to exchange files and edit them as needed. Another few things that didn't work was meeting up last minute. We had, due to our conflicting schedules and outside of our personal lives, we had to plan our outside meetings ahead of time. Like I said, we couldn't just do last minute meetings. And a few key takeaways about developing team skills in terms of preparing for the workplace are remaining open to other ideas. Sometimes whenever we're put in a team situation, we want to just run with our ideas and implement that into our project, not recognizing that we have to implement our other members' ideas and thoughts to tie into that project as well. Another key takeaway is communication is key. And that reason because if we're not communicating, we're not all on the same page, and everyone is thinking differently, and it's all over the place. Also, in the beginning, it will help to find out what each member's skill strengths are, due to the fact that everyone will know their duties and everyone can match their role according to their skill strength. And establishing the most effective way of communicating for the group. Some groups work best through emails, or some group works best by video chat, such as Zoom.
Hi, I'm William Grape, here to talk to you about team perspective. In our team perspective, we view new graduates entering the workplace as a positive outlook for employers. New graduates in the workplace do not come without its challenges to employers. New hires come fully prepared with all the hard skills ready to tackle any job that they learned formally in school and vocational programs. However, they lack soft skills needed for leadership, communicating, etiquette, and other skills that are not quantifiable as hard skills. Making some adjustments in new hire training can help develop new hires into future leaders for our company. Training on proper email etiquette, communicating in teams, and teaching the importance of punctuality will help new hires solidify their status of employment. An attribute new graduates bring to the table is that they are more receptive to different work cultures and are able to adapt to a variety of changes in the workplace, especially in technology. New and younger graduates grew up with constant changes in technology and would be best suited to handle change in the workplace. Another challenge for employers are new graduates will not be able to learn and teach simultaneously. Once they are fully integrated into their positions, knows their role in the workplace, and is proficient in the subject matter, then they will be able to teach confidently what they've learned. Again, new hires come equipped with all the hard skill sets they learned while completing their undergraduate degrees, but fall short on soft skills. According to a McKinsey study, about 40% of employers said that they have difficulty seeking vacancies because younger workers lack the soft skills such as communicating, teamwork, and punctuality. While soft skills like communications are an important attribute to have, they can attain them over time in the workplace. Therefore, new graduates may not come with all the soft skills employers are looking for, but can acquire them given the proper training and time to be fully integrated into the workplace.
Good evening. My name's Irma, and just like my colleague said, some of those soft skills that our graduates don't have are communications, and we broke down into three. One of them is direct and indirect communications. They tend to not remember what is a direct communication and an indirect communication. A direct communication is straight to the point and not having to analyze that message. And indirect communications is using your facial expressions, tone of voice, or hand gestures to communicate. This can lead into problems between employees. Now that most communications is happening through email and texting, you have to make sure that your message that's being sent to your sender is a direct message and that they won't see it as an indirect communication. Another one is being biased. You have to make sure that you're communicating in a non-biased way. Don't allow your own interest to overcome in business. You have to make sure that your tone, posture, active learning, facial expression, and body language is all in one sense. The greater credibility to those that represent our own interests. Our graduates must be able to adapt to any diverse team. With diversity comes knowledge, and that allows for your team to be more credible and to be more adaptable. A diverse group should be expected to have a range of knowledge and expertise. However, this can also come with some negative effects, such as social integration, communications, and conflicts in groups. Because everyone's so different, there might be arguments caused in that group. Therefore, you need a mediator to make sure that everyone's in the same page and everyone's adaptable to your team.
Hi, this is Ricardo, and I'll be talking to you about breaking barriers that we had amongst our team and certain skill sets that we had to develop within ourselves. So barriers in requesting work within a team. So teamwork is a movement in which colleagues of an organization come together to work towards a common goal. In present-day workforce environments, teamwork can happen in person or virtually. Teamwork can be a highly effective strategy in an organization that can drive an organization's development and increase performance along with success by relying on one another and their unique strengths and attributes they may possess. Although teamwork may have plenty of pros, like anything else, it too has its cons. There are many barriers one can face when attempting to execute work requests amongst the team. Barriers such as time management. Every individual may not necessarily be operating in sync. So much of the collaboration could be very touch and go. Another barrier that can arise is the differences in perception and viewpoint. Half the team understands the project to go in one direction, whereas the other half felt it should go the other. Not being able to see a teammate's nonverbal cues can make communication less effective. Emails via text messages and phone calls are communications methods that rely on technology, which can cause communication of work requests to be misconstrued or distorted. And barriers in our personal skills that we had to develop to progress and grow would be our hard skills and soft skills. Hard skills pertaining to computer skills and research skills, and our soft skills pertaining to communication, teamwork, and punctuality. As the 15 weeks progressed, so did the work requests that were required from each individual on the team. Each team member, I'm sure, can genuinely agree that as the work requests became more detailed and tedious, so did our personal skills. The personal skills that I am referring to are our hard skills as well as our soft skills. The hard skills that were impacted for the positive were our computer skills and research skills. Those skills go hand in hand for the most part. Combing through an array of websites and articles was the beginning of a long process. Now we have got the skills to quickly and efficiently gather the data we need to justify our objectives. Now for our soft skills that were impacted for the better include our communication, teamwork, and our punctuality. Clarity and specifics are the biggest factor improved in our overall communication. Our teamwork skills improved by us working harder to correspond with one another's schedules and other obligations outside of the team. Our punctuality skills took a massive enhancement due to so many individuals' tasks that needed to be done by each of us in a set time so that we can progressively monitor progress of completion to ensure our objectives were submitted on time.
Hey guys, it's Ebony again. So lastly, for future implementations, employers should be knowledgeable about each of their employees' individual strengths, such as their computer skills, adaptability, or problem-solving skills. By doing this and by the employers knowing each of their employees' individual skills, this will allow them to have leverage when assigning team groups. Also, the team should establish the most effective method of communication in the beginning, such as what works best for them, maybe text messaging, email, or virtual meetings like Zoom. And lastly, teams should implement the ground rules when they are first grouped together. By doing this, they are setting themselves up for success, and when the rules are laid out, they can refer back to them in future references. This is our references. My team and I want to thank you for watching our presentation today.